Good evening. Welcome to the Unitarian Universalist congregation of Monmouth County. My name is Michelle McKenzie-Creech. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm the Director of Family Ministry. We welcome you to this night of mystery and magic. As a community of Unitarian Universalists, we gather on Christmas Eve to honor the miracle of birth and the holy moments in our lives, opening ourselves and one another to wonder and joy and hope. In this service, we will hear stories of our ancestors and how they found hope during the darkest of times. The Unitarian Universalist and Unitarian Universalists that transformed Christmas in America and are responsible for some of the traditions we celebrate this evening. For our call to worship, the reading, One Small Face by Margaret Starkey, found in our gray hymnal, reminds us that we are a people who come from diverse backgrounds and traditions that make up how we celebrate the season. With mounds of greenery, the brightest ornaments, we bring high summer to our rooms as if to spite the somberness of winter come.
In time of want, when life is boarding up against the next uncertain spring, we celebrate and give of what we have away.
All creatures bend to rules, even the stars constrained.
There is a blessed madness in the human need to go against the grain of cold and scarcity.
We make a holiday, the rituals varied as the hopes of humanity.
The reasons obscure as ancient solar festivals, as clear as joy on one small face. Come, let us celebrate the season and let us worship together. And I'm the Reverend Dr. Craig Rubano, and I welcome you here as well. Our presence here this evening is what makes this space sacred and what makes our time together holy. But we light a candle in a chalice to symbolize the life light carried within each one of us. In doing so, we are reminded that our inner sparks require ongoing rekindling. To light our chalice candle this evening, a poem by Anthony Perino. A gentle kind of madness comes with the end of December, A winter solstice spell, perhaps, when people forget to remember the drab realities of fact, the cherished hurt of ancient wrongs, the lonely comfort of being deaf to human sighs and angels' songs. Suddenly they lose their minds to heart's demands and beauty's grace. And deeds extravagant with love give glory to the commonplace. Armies halt their marching, hatreds pause in strange regard for the sweet and gentle madness born when a wintry sky was starred. I invite us to rise in body and or spirit to sing along with our ukulele orchestra, Deck the Hall. The words for everything you'll need today are in your orders of service. For those of you on the live stream, you also have access to the order in the service description on the YouTube page. And there is a brief interlude in between each of the verses to Deck the Hall. Thank you, Ooks, for being here. As we come together on this sacred night, we are reminded of the enduring themes of love, hope, and joy that are at the heart of the holiday season. And what better way to celebrate these themes than by reenacting the beloved holiday book, Christmas in the Barn by Margaret Wise Brown, where we are transported to a cozy barn on a cold winter night, where a group of animals gathers to celebrate the birth of Jesus. May our annual Christmas in the Barn pageant remind us of the magic and mystery and wonder of Christmas. Are the players ready? And when I say players, you can still be a player, even if you're not wearing a costume. If you hear the call and you think, I'm a field mouse, then you're a field mouse, whatever you want to be, okay? So, let the story begin. In a big, warm barn, in an ancient field, the sheep baaed. Bah, thank you. Wonderful. Do we have any sheep?
Do we have any sheep? Come on
Sheep.
up, sheep.
Sheep, come on up. We can all do the
As
animal
you-
noises, by the way.
Yes, and as you hear your part, come on forward, and we can take a seat on the steps here.
And a reminder, we're in a warm barn in an ancient field. The sheep baaed. The donkeys squealed. Here they come. The cows, we have another donkey. Here we go. Thank you, thank you. The cows, what do? They mooed, mooed. Here come the cows. Moo. The doves, do we have doves? Who's a dove? There we have a dove. The doves cooed, of course they did. Cooed, cooed. And quietly, the daylight died in the sunset of the west. And a star rose. Nice. Brighter than all the stars in the sky. The field mice scampered in the hay. I know I've got some field mice. There's a scampering. Oh, yeah. Excellent. You were born for this role. And two people who had lost their way walked into the barn at the end of the day. They'd lost their way, you see. And they were allowed to sleep in the hay because there was no room in the inn. The little mice rustled in the sweet, dry grass. Rustle, 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 rustle. The cows mooed, moo. The sheep baaed. The little donkeys brayed, hee-haw. The doves cooed. And there they were, all safe and warm, all together in the ancient barn. When hail, the first wail of a newborn babe reached the night. Oh. Wow. Literally born to play the role. Wonderful. The first wail reached the night where one great star was burning bright, and the wise people arrived. Nice. The wise people arrived. And the shepherds with their sheep, or maybe their sheep's already here. All right. Shepherd, come up this way. Come up this way. Seems to be the only way into this barn. Careful now. All right. Shepherds with their sheep. The sheep are here. And the angels from on high. Oh. Here, come on. Come on. Come on. Well, that's fine. That's fine. They've all come to watch the baby sleep. What child is this? Who is born here, where the animals stomp and others peer? Away in a manger, no crib for his bed? What child is this, who lays down their sweet head in the big, warm barn in the ancient field? The little child sleeps. The donkeys squeal. The cows moo. The sheep baa. The doves coo. and the field mice scamper in the hay. The star goes down, yet the wise people stay to see the dawning Christmas day. The child was sleeping in the hay, and there they were, all safe, all warm, all together in the ancient barn. And so our story ends. Thank you to all our participants.
Thank you, Maya and Dante and Alex, for sharing your gifts and beautiful music with us this evening. And of course, the cast of Christmas in a Barn. I'm sure that award-winning performance will go down in history. Sophia Lyon-Fahs was a 20th century American Unitarian religious educator. Her love of children and nature transformed the way we think of children. The reading, For So the Children Come, celebrates that each night a child is born is a holy night. These words are often shared with Unitarian Universalist congregations on Christmas Eve. Hear these words from Fahs that have been adapted by Reverend Rose Marie Newberry to make them less binary and to honor the many ways that children come into our lives. For so the children come, and so they have been coming. Always the same way they come, born of the seed of a man and a woman. No angels herald their beginnings. No prophets predict their future courses. No wise folk see a star to show where to find each babe that will open a heart. The children come. Some announce their arrival with great noise. Some need help just to survive. Some are welcomed immediately into their families. Some must wait for their family to come. We pray for their safety and health. We wonder about their future and ours. We rejoice in the miracle of life, for each life is a gift to the world. Each night a child is born is a holy night, a time for singing, a time for wondering, a time for worshiping.
And since each night a child is born is a holy night, as a Unitarian Universalist community, we see in the shining faces of our own children, in the faces of all children, the world's hope, beauty, innocence, and possibility. As is our custom on Christmas Eve, for each new child who came to us in the past year, we light a candle, that all their lives be wrapped in love and wonder still. As I read the names, Michelle will light candles to honor the spark of creation in each and every young being. This evening, we welcome Caden James Rooney, grandson of Joan Weish and Brian Waldron, son of Anna LaFranchi Rooney, who was raised in our congregation. Eliana, granddaughter of Joyce Fishman and Susan D'Agostino. Finn, grandson of Joyce Fishman and Susan D'Agostino. Olivia Crane Bolton, granddaughter of Judy Stevens and Bob Kelly, daughter of Michelle Bolton, who was raised in our congregation. Remy Holcomb, great-grandnephew of Ivan Polonsky and Liz Tortorella. Kyle Patrick Gunn, Karen Christiana's grandchild. Marley McManus, great-grandniece of Edna Larson. Caden Gruber of the Schultz family. Wells Leung, child of Jillian Littlefield, Melissa Greaves, and Chase Orlando's cousin. Nolan Robert Donahue, Allie and Joe Donahue's newest grandson. Angus Nestor Watt, child of Maya and Jeff Nestor Watt. Callie Charles, child of a friend of Patricia Brennan, and also the child of a friend of Patricia Brennan, Owen Lamauro. We invite you to call out names of new children in our midst this past year. We light one more candle for all children born whose names we do not know. A blessing on all new children in this world. You will now have an opportunity to act generously. This evening's offering is taken to help those in our community in times of difficulty. Your generosity tonight may help a person struggling without a steady income, a needy child, or a parent trying to keep a roof over their family's heads. When our members, friends, and neighbors find themselves in trouble, the minister's discretionary fund is one way this congregation offers help and hope. In the spirit of this holiday season, please give generously.
As a religious educator, one of the most important gifts that I can give families is to lift up the importance of traditions and rituals in our lives. Traditions serve as a way to connect with the past, create meaningful experiences in the present, and pass on a sense of identity and belonging to future generations. Families and communities pass down customs and rituals, creating a shared heritage that fosters a sense of belonging. Celebrating Christmas as a Unitarian Universalist can sometimes be complex. In our religious tradition, we unite around shared values rather than shared beliefs. Christmas is a religious holiday celebrated by Christians that honors the birth of Jesus. We should not lose sight of that, and yet many non-Christians celebrate the holiday, seeing it more as a cultural event than a religious occasion. As a kid, I loved Christmas time. Religious and secular, or non-religious, stories and traditions shaped my understanding of the holiday, creating meaningful experiences and memories. One of my favorite Christmas traditions occurred yearly at the Catholic school that I attended. The teachers would bring each of their classes into the hallway in early December and instructed us to remove one shoe and leave it in the hall for St. Nicholas, who would soon visit. The long hallways were lined with single shoes on both sides, and with one cold foot, we continued our studies while St. Nicholas came and filled each of the shoes, whether you were naughty or nice, with chocolate and candy canes. I don't know what it was that they were teaching us during those lessons while we waited, because I was listening for signs of St. Nick. And on more than one occasion, I heard the thump of his boots on the floor and the bells ringing in the hallway. This tradition started in Germany to celebrate a kind and charitable man bearing gifts during, at least for the Northern Hemisphere, some of the coldest and darkest times of year. Bringing warmth to children's hearts, St. Nicholas bridges the divide between the religious and the secular, as he's beloved by children everywhere, whether called St. Nicholas or Santa Claus. My favorite family tradition was picking out a Christmas tree. I was the youngest in my family, so naturally my vote carried a lot of weight. And although at times I had to be persuaded to pick a smaller tree so that it would fit in our house and not bend at the ceiling like it did the year that my father couldn't say no to his baby girl wanting the biggest tree on the lot, my brother's job was to put the angel on top of the tree, a job that I always wanted for myself. I eagerly awaited the holidays specials on TV. They ran only once a year. And if you missed them, that was it. There was no DVDs. There was no streaming. You had one shot to see Rudolph and Frosty, or it was over. And it was Charlie Brown and his friends coming together to decorate a sad little tree. With a bit of attention, it transforms into something beautiful that helped me understand that even the smallest and most humble things can bring joy and meaning to our lives. The Christmas tree became an essential part of the Christmas traditions that April and I would create with our own son. At 8 months old, in my brother's arms, Logan placed the star on top of the tree and has done so every year since. So you can imagine how excited I was when I discovered that a Unitarian named Charles Fallon brought the tradition of decorating an evergreen tree for the Christmas holiday to the United States from his native Germany in 1832. Fallon cut down a small fir tree from the woods near his home and decorated it with toys, fruit, and candles. Luckily, we've gotten away from the candle tradition. Can you imagine candles like lit on a Christmas tree? In 1912, U.S. President William Taft's daughter arranged to have a Christmas tree in the White House Blue Room, starting a tradition that still happens today. Taft was a Unitarian. There are many Christmas traditions that were brought to us by our Unitarian ancestors. In 1843, Unitarians brought us Christmas charity. They believed our responsibility as religious people was to follow the teachings of Jesus. An important part of those teachings was to care for the poor. The publication of The Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens, a British Unitarian, brought charity to the forefront of Christmas. A Christmas Carol is steeped in Unitarian theology of the spirit of Jesus, and how we treat others matters. In 1957, Unitarian Theodore Dr. Seuss Geisel published How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and what he taught was the true meaning of Christmas. Unitarians also contribute to Christmas music. Some of the best-known 19th century Christmas hymns by Unitarians have become beloved classics because they appeal to our longing for a world of love, beauty, peace, and justice. In our hymnal, It Came Upon a Midnight Clear was written in 1849 by Edmund Hamilton Sears. O Holy Night was translated from French into English by a radical liberal Massachusetts Unitarian minister and anti-slavery advocate, John Sullivan Dwight, in 1855. It honors Jesus as a great teacher of social ethics and emancipation, which was a popular theme in New England in the years leading up to the Civil War. I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day is a Christmas carol based on an 1863 poem called Christmas Bells by an American Unitarian poet, Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. Wadsworth Longfellow also wrote a song, I have a blank in my script because I couldn't remember the name of it. What was Jingle Bells called before it was Jingle Bells? It's like a sleigh ride or a one-horse open sleigh became Jingle Bells. Now, this popular song, Jingle Bells, wasn't actually written for Christmas. It was written for Thanksgiving, but it became popular at Christmas time because of its winter theme. Tonight, in this sacred space, and as we venture out into the hushed beauty of Christmas Eve, may the glow of the tradition illuminate our hearts with love and understanding. Let the Unitarian influence guide us to celebrate not only the birth of a child in Bethlehem, but also the birth of compassion, justice, and enduring spirit of fellowship that unites us all. And may the warmth of this night linger in our hearts. May the bonds of tradition and Unitarian Universalist values continue to inspire our celebrations, creating a tapestry of love that weaves through the generations. In the spirit of unity and joy, we go forth into the night carrying the light of Christmas within us. And may the blessings of this season fill our lives with peace and purpose. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. And now, let us sing Jingle Bells. Please rise in body or spirit. When you came in, you should have all picked up a candle that looks like this. If you don't have one, raise your hand and the ushers will bring one around to you. Excellent. Let us be still in the darkness of our sacred space and listen to the quiet around us. For even in the quiet, there is a gentle being with others.
Let us feel the warmth of our community, knowing we are not alone. For in the quiet shadow is the glow of life within all. Let us know in the darkness the gift each candle bears, a small flame, a diminutive light, yet the wondrous gift to kindle another's glow.
Let us be in awe at this moment as we each take up the flame, and the light envelops this room as hope for peace and goodwill fill this night. So may it be.
And now we light candles of hope, joy, and love. Let us pass these lights and all they symbolize throughout the congregation.
make a wish for you, a wish for those you love, a wish to send that love and this peace you find out to all the corners of the world, and then blow out your candle.
All are invited to a milk and cookie reception in the community room following the service. May the joy and wonder of Christmas fill our hearts and homes, and may we share that joy and wonder with all those around us. Merry Christmas, and may the blessings of this holy night be with you always. Amen.